So, hello to all people interested in psychology, therapy, healing, mental space psychology, social panorama, and so on. My name is Lucia, and I'm a life coach. I'm also an NLP practitioner, quite newly since last year, and I also did the social panorama program, which finished about 10 days ago in Mumbai. I'm also a teacher, and so I learn and then use and mix skills from all of these disciplines and all of these knowledge bases. And I've been asked to say how I benefited from the recent program in Mumbai, and I was thinking of how to say it in simple ways. And that would probably be that when I first qualified as a life coach a few years ago, I knew that change is possible, change for the better is possible. Then when I did the NLP practitioner course, that showed me that change is possible fast. And then when I did social panorama, it actually opened my eyes to the fact that change is possible not only fast, but in very seamless and flowy ways for both the therapist and the client. It can be done in such beautiful, effective and such simple ways where we don't have to work hard. It can be small changes, but because they're done so deep, they do have real effect in our lives, in our everyday lives. Through small changes that just happen, you don't even know how they happen, and then the accumulation of these changes, you realize after some time, lead to quite a different life, the one that you wanted. And it just happens so elegantly. So the social panorama, in short, has helped me see that change can be elegant, and it can be direct, kind, soft, simple. Those are the best words that I can find to describe it. And how am I applying it? So I've already applied it in the past 10 days or so with, I would say, probably 2-3 clients. I'm incorporating the practices and the techniques and the principles into my usual coaching, and I've loved it because I actually had 2 of those people were people who didn't believe that they can work with metaphors. They didn't even believe, one of them, that she can work with picture metaphors, that she can see anything in a picture. Yet when I asked her to close her eyes and tell me what her 3D world inside her mental space looks like, she could describe it in so much detail. And we were able to work with that, and she was surprised at herself. And very similarly, the second client who I had just a few days ago, she never had a single coaching session before, and she said she was surprised. She was surprised at herself, of what she's capable of, what her mind is capable of. So yes, that's about the application of the social panorama model. And what I love about it most is, I can't say which one I love most. There's so many beautiful techniques of how to change your identity, how to change the way you see yourself, and then also how to change the way you see yourself as opposed to authority. Do you see yourself above, below, your family panorama, unresourceful patterns in the family, and you can change it directly there and then just by moving things in your mental space. And there's so many other beautiful techniques that I can use to help clients. And Lucas is a trainer. Whatever I say again is going to be a cliche. He is such a darling. He is so knowledgeable, humble. He delivers the content in beautiful, funny ways. that keep you engaged all the time. And as I already said, there's so much practice, so you leave the training um, knowing exactly what to do, and you take away the manual as a reminder. And if Lucas or any of his collaborators, there were actually two assistant trainers at the training. So if any of them come back to India to do another workshop, I'm there. I'm there. I want to learn um, as much as possible, even more about social panorama and mental space psychology. And yeah, I would love to. I would love to become the master of it, if possible. Okay, thank you. Thank you to the house, the Light River NLP house of Hyderabad in India, and thank you to Lucas Dirks. Thank you to Jacqueline. Thank you to Gertz, who are the co-trainers. Um, we have been really blessed to have you here in India. Such a unique resource, um, and inspiring also as a coach. I have been hugely inspired by watching you work, and I have adopted certain ways of you working. Thank you.